you. Please let me know if you can see the screen.
The slide, yes.
Slide, thank you. All right. Wow. I welcome everyone specially to this meeting. And I don't take it for granted. Every meeting is important because you can never know when you will get your aha moments. A lot of us have been, looking out for different things and like what will happen, where will my answer come from and all that. And I was there in that shoe over 3 years ago, and listening to a session like this was what really helped me. So you're welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome all the invited guests, whether you're replaying this, whether you're watching now. I appreciate you because we know that, things are, let's not say the negative right now all over, but there's hope. There's hope. And that is why we're here to discuss this amazing, important topic. Okay. So as I start, I will say this session is majorly for 3 sets of people. If you're within the age of 18 and 30, that means maybe you're just leaving school, you've gone around, taking your CV around, you're looking for a job, you just started the job, and you're just started working. This meeting is for you, okay? And for those between 30 and 55, where I fall into, you have worked for some time or you're working, you feel that there is more to it, you need extra source of income, you're trying to figure out your life. Where will my future be and all those things. This is for you. And also for people that are between 55 and 100, where you're close to retirement, your body is telling that, you need to slow down. So you definitely have to be within this category. If you are not, then this is not for you. So if you are not within the age of 18 and 100, this is not for you. But if you are, then you need to take a look to listen to this, okay? And I'm not going to be doing a lot of, you're going to be thinking. My job here is easy, to provide information for you and for you to be able to take informed decisions and understand, that things are changing and what can happen to me. Can you navigate your future? What do I mean by that? Can you look at your future now and say, this is what my future will be? Okay, so I know a lot of religious people who come at me, only God knows the future, blah, blah, blah. And that's not what I'm saying. I am a Christian. Let's say God has given us, all of us, minimum of 70 years, 80, 100. Can you say, based on where you are right now, what will happen in the next 5 years? Based on what you're doing, the job you're doing right now, the whatever it is that your hand is doing right now, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, add 10 years to your age right now. Where do you see yourself? What do you see yourself doing? If you are earning 100,000 right now where you're working, I'm just taking that for an example, and 100 times 12 is 1.2 million. And maybe in another 5 years times 5, that's 6 million. And what do you see yourself doing? Do you see yourself having your own place with 6 million in Lagos or wherever it is you're watching from? I'm talking about Naira. You can convert it to your own currency. With 6 million, that's 5 years from now. And depreciation, devaluation, everything keeps setting in. You're going to make expenses. You're going to have, daily living that you have, expenses that you have. With that 6 million, will your 5-year vision be achieved? Is it something that you're living with? Because I have some people that say, one day I have budgeted within my salary for this year. That's fine. But are you going to continue to limit your dream to where you are right now? From what you have now, can you say in the next 10 years, 20 years, this is what I see myself? Okay, it is very, very important that this is a soul-searching moment for all of us that are listening right now. You have to decide and make up your mind, because a lot of people, pandemic came, everybody was saying, oh, let tomorrow come. I pray that if I see tomorrow, if I see the end of this year, I'll have achieved something, things will have happened. That's fine. That era has gone now. We have the vaccine, so we're sure that the pandemic is going, lockdown is almost over across the world. you know, so we're moving into a revolution. They always say when there's a recession, after that, there's a revolution. So things are going to be shifting, things are going to be moving in the next few years. Where do you see yourself? If you are still living in that last 1 year, thinking, you need to shift. That's why I'm here, that we need to begin to think about the future. Think about where you'll be in the next 5 years, your family, your children. What kind of life do you want? What you are going through right now, is that what you still want in the next 10 years? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. And so this page is very, very important. The future, can you think of your future right now? Can you see yourself with your, wherever it is where you are? I was a banker. My name is Yewande Adekoya. For those that don't know me, I was a banker for 16 years. And initially, I loved my job, you know, and that's why the category of people that are just getting the job, you are strong, you are young, you love your job, you can run around, the money seems okay. And then the time comes, I was just doing it. I would go to work, wake up, go to work, 5:30, 9, come back. It was just like that, circle of life. And then I started having a family. I did not have time for them. And then the job began to, you know, tell on me. And then the promotion, you know, like when you sit down, you think that when you get a job, you should get promotion every 2 years, every 5 years. And then it stopped coming, you know, it wasn't like that. And then, so I began to have this, I want more kind of life. And that was why I decided to, you know, make that change. And I made my change. So for some people, they are not ready to make any change, but you need to begin to think about the future. Because whether you like it or not, you will enter the category of people that are getting old. Younger people are coming in that can even do what you are doing right now at a better rate, at the faster speed, at, you know, at everything. And then the company will have no choice but to say, thank you so much, you have been wonderful. Unless you're going to be the MD of that company, if you think it's visible, then that's fine. But again, what does your future hold? This is a soul-searching session, actually, really, for us to think. And a lot of people, they are doing business right now. You are doing business as you like because it's your business. You wake up when you like, no boss, no employer to wake you up and all that. You are not thinking of the future, you are thinking of now because of the money you are making now. What are you doing? What is your future like? As you have sat down to check it out, I know I'm taking time here because this is the basis of it. What is the future like for you? What is it for you as you sat down to look at it? Is this something good based on what you are doing right now? Okay, and there's this picture they normally show of some people that worked with government that retired at the age of 65 and they have to go and queue for their pension, and then they have to carry them. When I see that picture, it doesn't look good. I wanted to put it here, but I'm like, no, it's not necessary. You can just imagine it. It doesn't look good, them sitting in the sun and all that. And if you ask some of them today, they will wish they have done something else. They will wish they had done something better. They will wish that, you know, they have invested more. And I don't blame them because a lot of us grew up like that. Okay, go to school, have good jobs, work for 40 years, get to 65, retire and all that. It's supposed to be a good life. But now they are even at that age, they are looking for other things to do. So now we're in 2021. I would say it that unless God comes, pandemic will come, recession will come, changes will come, life will still move on. That is my message to all of us. And let's not live in the now. If it's your daily bread, I'm sure you can get 5,000 naira there from people. If you ask uncles, you keep asking. If you ask people, if you please, I get a lot of people nowadays that say, Yewande, please, can you help me? And I tell them, even if I give you the fish, how long do I want to do that? Why don't we look at how, you know, we can get the fish that the future will be better? A lot of people right now, we can't blame you because it's either people are being forced into entrepreneurship or, you know, they just found themselves there. They did not plan to be there. But you cannot sit on that excuse for too long. You have to take charge of your life and decide your future. Nobody here, I can't provide any, I can't say this is what you will do. I can only think about myself and maybe guide you. But you cannot, you are the one that will decide what you want. So as a business person, what do you want? As an employee, what do you want? As someone that is looking for a job that has gone around, taking your CV around, what do you want for your future? Is this how you will continue? 2021 is gone, 5 months. 22 is coming, 23 is coming, 24, 25 is going to be like that. And you wake up, 5 years is here. When I left my job, I said in the first 5 years, I just want to work. I was looking at the future because where I was, there was a limitation in my banking career. There was a limitation. There was no way I was going to be the MD of that company. Even if I was the MD, it wasn't my company. And even if I do all the work, my salary is still my salary. They can't say because when they did extraordinary, it should be paid more than the people on our level. No. So I needed so many things. That's for me. I had so many things that I wanted to do. So now we are moving. The train is moving. If you refuse and you sleep all day, 2021 will pass. If you work all year, 2021 will pass. You have to decide and choose and not live your life to be handled by other people, for other people to dictate it. So I told myself in 2017 that I give myself 5 years to learn the entrepreneurship line, because I was an employee. That's all I knew. Banking was all I knew. And then I gave myself 5 years to be able to, I wanted my future to be different. My kids are still small. And so God, I feel like I have the grace so that when that time comes, I can begin to live it. So this is soul searching for you. I hope you're thinking, because 2024 will come, people. 25 will come. And no matter the situation of this world, you are still going to be the same. And we all have, we all pray every day. But God says, I will bless the works of your hands. And I always say 0 times 1 million is 0. What you are doing now, it is very, very important that you begin to think about it. I cannot overemphasize, because I'm placing this. This is what we're talking about today, navigating your future, taking a look at your future from now, planning your future. What will my future be like? If you think about it and it's not what you want, you need to begin to have a change. You need to begin to take pen and paper and begin to write the vision and make it plain. Write it and change the course. You can change the course. Okay, so it is very, very key that I say this, okay? Now, I know that, like I said, the past 1 year, things have changed. So many things have happened, and I put this here, it's still fresh. It's for the last quarter. It's the report that came at the last quarter. A lot of unemployment across the world. A lot of time. People have time on their hands now across the world. You can take a look at the statistics. Over 140 million across the world. That's almost like the whole of the country. More than some countries have actually had, to lose their jobs one way or the other. So our thinking of, going to look for jobs, there's still jobs out there, no doubt, and we'll still look for it. But things are changing. The pandemic had come to shift. Another revolution has come. And as I go along, I will show you another revolution has come. So it's not about the information age now, it's about what you are doing with that information. Okay, the time of wanting to work and all those people running after other people, other companies, is gone. It's now the companies, if they need you, they will come for you, which is very, very key. How do you place yourself? Now you have drawn your future, you have looked at it. What can you do differently? It's very, very important that we begin to take that decision. So out of the things that you want, which of this list? I have a list of 9 things here. Which one is important to you? Is it extra income, a better lifestyle? Remember, we have talked about 5 years, 6, 10 years, 20 years. What do you want in those years? I'm not talking about what you want now. What you want now will happen, whether you borrow, whether you do something. But my assignment today is not for now. It's for the fact that in the next 5 years, you will still be here. Do you want this same situation? What do you want? Is it extra income, a better lifestyle, pension, time, more time, recognition, career satisfaction, travel, health, personal development? What do you want? Some people right now, they're still not gotten over, their health is failing and all those things. So they say, you wonder if I can just be better in the next 5 years. If that's your desire, that's why I'm here, for us to talk, because I listened to something like this about in February that was January 2018. I sat down and I listened to a session like this, and I couldn't sleep that night. My mind began to calculate, and I hope that somebody will not be able to sleep this night, because you are thinking, you're having a rethink about your life, thinking that everything is okay. Even if you have a job right now, I am not a prophet of doom. You have to take heed, because anything can happen. Okay, things are changing. And my assignment as well is that you need to, say you one day, okay, now you have spoken. I thought about it. I've looked at this future. It's not really what I want. It's not really the plan. Things are not going as they should. So what do I do? This is my advice. Change your thinking, change your life. You see that thinking of, going up, going to school, getting good grades. From there, you get a job. A lot of people right now think that the white collar job is all there is. If you don't have a white collar job, you're in trouble. Okay. And if you check out those people, they have skills that people are paying are looking for, and are paying millions to get. But the fact that, that thinking of, if I don't go, if I don't work, if I don't work, I am not there. That is what they say there. And if there's anything that you take from here, especially those young people that are coming out, that are just going around, you will still get the job if you brush up your skills. It's about improving on yourself, changing your thinking, change your life. I wish I had heard this 20 years ago when I left university. I wish somebody had sat me down. All everybody was saying is that every prayer, you will get a job. What job is it then? Career advancement, all these things. So in fact, I did not even have a choice. Everything I was thinking about was just going to get a job. And I got a good job. I got a bank job. Everybody was excited. We were all happy, as if the world, as if my future, I was the owner of the bank. And it really helped me, really. So I'm not discouraging you from looking for the job right now. I'm telling you that you need to have an open mind. Even people that are working right now in the corporate world, I talk to them, we train them, that you need to have an open mind. Develop yourself. Change this thinking of going to work every day, doing what your boss says, not being able to contribute, being afraid, and all those things. Change your thinking, change your life. Okay, so this is a very important thing that, one mentor of mine brought up, and it really struck me. A revolution, we have entered a new revolution. And for everybody that knows, most of us that are here, we're in between 1990, most of us would have been here 1990, 2010, 2020. The industrial age came. The computer age came. There was a time where, it was just a few, and the computer could fill a whole room. You go in there. There was a time things were changing, that internet came, 1990. Thank God I was old enough now then to know about things. Internet came. It was just a few that knew it. Now everybody, even grandmas, even tomato sellers, anybody on the street has internet. Everybody is buying data. So it's gone. That era of wanting to, even my daughter is asking, mommy, there's the internet, Wi-Fi and all that. They know all that now. It's not a big deal anymore. Then 2021 came. It was more about information age. The information that was always out there, everywhere. Anything you want, Google it. Anything you want, you get it online. So I hope you're getting this. Now another revolution has come. We stayed at home for more than 5 months, a lot of us, and we're still alive. And things were still moving. What happened? Especially from from Africa, some other parts of the world, the advanced world had already started connecting, but in Africa, we got connection. Connection was the main thing. Everybody was online. We were either calling, or you were sending messages, or you were using your internet and everything. So 2020 brought a lot of us by force online to connect. So from here now, I'm talking to you from a place far away. You might be across the world, somewhere else in the world. We are connecting. And now is the connection age. So even if you have all the information, what are you doing? You have all those people out there. You can sit down. I make new friends every day. That's part of my job now. I make new friends every day. I make a deliberate effort to connect to people outside the country, within the country, all over. So if you are here and you are not connecting, and you're saying, Yewande, I just like to be myself, then you are doing a disservice to yourself, because the next 10 years is going to be about connection, and connection is about networking. They say your network is your net worth. What are you right now? Are you latching onto this? And then I have people that say, and I don't like this social media. Fine, there are so many other things. There's the LinkedIn for corporate people. There's so many ways. But if you say you are not connecting, you are leaving money on the table, and you are still living in 2010, in the information age. Okay, it is very, very important that we look at it. I saw this and it hit me, and I began to take charge of this. That we're in this connecting age right now, networking age. No matter what you are doing right now, you must meet new people. Don't think that you have it all. A lot of people, every time I meet new people, no matter how big or small or your status, it's amazing what you can get. It's not about what you can even get from them. It can be both ways, value adding. So you need to begin to think about it. This connection, go and do your research. Go and see, how can I do this more? How can I, leave my skills? Sometimes it's skill set. Some people are, they say, I don't talk. I just like to be on my own. Please, you can't do that anymore, or else you'll be left behind. Either physically, you can do it physically. You go out every day, supermarket, you see people everywhere. You must make friends. You must meet new people. And to do that, you must cheer up. You must, care about other people. And if you do that offline, then you come online. We have people meet billions. Facebook has 1.6 billion people averaging on a monthly basis that come there. How many people do you have? Even the friends that you have. I'm just using Facebook because it's the largest, platform. The friends that you have there. When was the last time you reached out to everybody? You are carried away with some other things. You say you are busy doing your job. You don't have time. I was like that before. Now I have time, because that time is money. When you say you don't have time, it means you don't have money. Unless you choose to not to use your time for something else. So I'm dwelling on this as well, so that we can all learn. If this is where I stop, I know that somebody would have gotten value. I know that somebody would have had a mind shift, because 2030, 2025, 2030 is more about connecting. It's more about networking. Who you know. It's not about what you do. It's about who you know and what you are able to do, the value you're able to exchange. Okay. So I'll go on. So what solution do I have for people that have their future, that you want to rewrite your future, that you want to work on it? Like I said, the past, another revolution has come, whether you like it or not. And then you need to begin to work with it, because this is the beginning. The people that start at the beginning are the ones that are able to teach. So for me, last year, pandemic made me a better person. The fact that I changed with it. We sat at home, I had to change with it, because I didn't have any choice. My means of income was going to be affected if we're not going to change with it. My business was offline before, and then automatically in that 5 months, 6 months of staying at home or staying away, I had to do 100% shift. Even in my coaching, I'm a business coach and my consultant. In my business, in my entrepreneurship, everything had to move online. So if you tell me now, you say, one day, I can't, can you use the online system? I learned Zoom. I learned how to use Zoom last year, as in how to operate it, how to have an office. So now my office is Zoom. You need to move with time. And this is the solution. If you don't know it, you get people that can show you. Networking, I talked about it. Everybody that you know before, somebody, begin to connect with them again. Find out how they're doing. Not because of anything. Find out how they're doing. This world, people have gone through a lot. Find out how they are doing. And then begin to look there. You need to look for an home-based business, where even if you go to work during the day, in the evening, 2 hours, 3 hours, you can sit down and do this work, because you are thinking about the future. Really and truly, that work that you are doing right now, you can't hand it over to your children. When the time comes, you have to leave. I mean, something has happened in the banking sector now. Some people were told to go and all that. You would never have thought that could happen. I'm talking about High and Mighty that is in the news and all that. You never thought that could happen. So everybody needs to begin to take their destiny into their hands and not sit and think that everything is pretty. Okay? Online business. You need to begin to look at how you're going to do that online. So even though you're at home, you are connecting, you are using your phone. The phone that you have, what are you using with it? What are you using it for? What business are you using it for? I tell you, I kid you not, God is my witness. The last 2 days, I put some things on my status and I was just getting orders. Just because I put something on, that's on my WhatsApp status. And if you don't know what WhatsApp status is, then you need to improve. You know, WhatsApp status, Facebook story, amazing. This is the solution, people. If you're here, you have to look for a business that has these three, that you will be able to, you know, we work with people. Working with people, you are not an island, so you need people. So that's where networking comes in. Staying at home, you don't need to, you know, go out too much. And so many people now are forced to stay at home. Even those that work, their boss can stay, they can work from anywhere. So you can also do this along whatever you're doing. They have the online business. You're ready to learn. You must be ready to learn. You must be ready to learn. Like I said, I gave myself, when I left the banking industry, corporate world, I gave myself 5 years to learn from the grassroots. And it was not just a now thing. Remember, we're talking about the future. 5 years is nothing compared to 20, 25 years to 50 years that is still left for me to work. So if I can work that 5 years, I can change the course of things. At that time, when I do my own, navigated my future, when I looked into the future, it wasn't so bright like that at all. We were praying, but again, it was a prayer that opened my eyes to see that with the path that I'm going was not going to get me to where I want to get to. So we need to get to that side. And I'm bringing this here, we need to think outside the box, because a lot of people think that, oh, I have my job now. And I want you to read this along with me. A side business isn't just for people who want to quit their job. It's also an insurance in case your job decides to quit you. So everybody must have a plan B. You must have a plan B, no matter what it is that you're doing. So that whatever you're doing right now, if it's your legacy, if it's your business, you must still have something else. Because there are some things we cannot control. I keep saying that over again. Well, the last 1 year has shown us how the high and mighty companies are declaring bankruptcy right now. Excuse me. So it is very key. And the small and medium scale businesses that are beginning to grow, some of them, my business doubled in the last 1 year during this sit-at-home period because I shifted. Some people were in other businesses, some people were in the businesses, but if you are able to key into the changes, don't live in the past. Key into the changes, the connection age, the information that you have. What are you doing with it? Now I'm sharing the information I have with you. It's for you to take it. So there's nothing by force anymore. Look at the information. Is this what I want? If you want to introduce it to somebody else, fine. But we're talking to give you this information so that it might be a defining moment for you. Okay? Thinking outside the box now. It's even moving outside the box, breaking the box and going out. It's not only thinking about it, it's going out of the box right now. So I have a company that I'm working with that has decided to promote this for all of us to know. And this amazing company, I asked myself, where was this company before? Why have I not really heard of it? And that's why I'm also very passionate, and I always appreciate the company anytime they tell me to come talk to people, because I wish I had heard more of this before. The company is Forever Living Products, an amazing company. So all these criteria that I've given you, they're in this company. You need networking for this. The people that you know are around you. The people you know for this business are around you. The people, you don't need to go everywhere. You don't need to carry your CVs. The requirement you need here is for you to be a human being and have a dream. That's what you need to join this business. That's what you need to be an entrepreneur working with this business. Okay? So it is very important that we listen and say, oh, I know this company. Oh, some people have done it before. I have done it before, it did not work. Please pay attention. Remember, I talked about change your life, change your thinking, change your life. This company is an American company. We are vertically integrated and debt-free. That means that from plants to you, we own everything. We own everything. So there's no story. During the pandemic, there's no story that this other company shut down, we couldn't produce. No, the company still continued to do their business. We're in over 160 countries. We are 43 years old right now as a company, and we're still going strong. The company is into health and wellness industry. There's this chart that I always show sometimes, that the health and wellness industry right now has gone up the roof. Most of the industries in that next area has gone high, has improved. Why? Because most people in the world right now are more health conscious. People will tell to wash their hands, to be health conscious. Now, automatically, they tell themselves, their children, and they want to be better, they want to be well. And our company is foremost in the health and wellness sector. We're $1 trillion business across the world. And if you were not paying attention before, it's time to pay attention now, because you see that revolution I've talked about the connecting. This is it. This is the company that can take you there. This is the company that has taken me there. And the last 3 years, I sat down and I was able to, navigate my future. And I'm excited now every time I'm working. And I'm very passionate about it, because I see the future already from working with this company. What does the company do? Majorly, for those that have not heard about us, okay, we're all about aloe vera. That there's a plant, like a healing plant, that is in this world, that the company, the owner has gotten that revelation to be able to put them into product for human use, that will help to heal human beings, to heal all of us, no matter your level, internally or outside. So for the outside, it moisturizes the skin, it conditions, it smoothens the skin. Most of the people, the wonderful products, skincare products, have aloe vera, a bit of aloe vera in them. Now, aloe vera is very good. Aloe is very good for the digestive system. It helps to promote healthy immune system. And that's the immune system everybody's been shouting the last 1 year. Because if your body is not well, it can't fight anything. But this aloe, some people say it's bitter. Now my daughter said, Mommy, it's bitter, but it's good for my body. She will just tell you that straight, because she knows that's to her. It helps to absorb. It helps natural energy, boost of energy. And I'm going to be giving an example of myself. A lot of people have testimonies working with this company. But for me, the rate of energy that I have in the last few years that I've been working with this company and taking this aloe vera, aloe product, has been amazing. The natural energy, the lightness that I feel from using this product. A lot of people are looking for this information. A lot of people are looking for this product. And if you have them on the top of your head now, do you know anybody that will need this? I'm sure you yourself will need it. So you need to begin to think about it. I can actually do this by the side. I can actually, look at this product. I can actually take, talk to people about this. People need this. It's about the benefits. The benefits of our product outweighs whatever cost it is. So when I first joined the business, and for some people that come back, oh yeah, one day I left this business because the product of the amount and all that. And I tell them the money is not the issue. In fact, the products are on the price, I would say. Because if it was to go from, and if the company was not using direct sales method, and you had to go from, from one middleman to the other, the price will be far more. Everybody will be adding their own incentives. Everybody will be adding their own cost and all that, because the products are amazing. So this is the aloe vera product, our major in Nigeria. This is the can right now. It's just that this aloe inner leaf is just put in the can for you to take. As organic as it is, no pesticide, nothing, no chemical attached to it. That it is original. So instead of you going around to look for aloe Baba-Desik Miller all over the world, we have brought it to your doorstep. This is food on its own. And so this is what it looks like. As you come in, you will get to know more about this product, and you see how amazing it is. Okay, so what does Forever do differently? We are the largest grower and manufacturer of aloe and aloe-based products in the world, over 70%. Other companies even buy from us. We grow and we give you, as I say, some people, okay, so somebody was telling me, I don't want to mention him, but they were talking about something about aloe juice and aloe gel. And I said, you can't compare juice and gel. Juice is mixture of water, and then you just put a little bit of aloe inside of it. And aloe gel is the raw thing, the full thing. You can't compare. That's what we do. We are top notch. We have been in this business for 43 years, and another 43 years we are still here. That's why I talk about your future. What is your future like? Are you ready to work with the company? We call this company Forever Living because it's from legacy to legacy. is going to be going from me to my daughter. She's already working. She's already a business owner, because she works with me. I'm going to be handing over to her. So it is from legacy to legacy. Are you ready to work with this company? Because this is an amazing company. We don't do all the shortcuts and say we'll add this here, we'll add water here. We don't do that. We have a lot of seals across the world. If we have 160 countries that have approved us, that means there's something about us. Please find out how many network marketing companies have up to 160 something, in 160 something countries. Forever Living is on the top, is at the top. It is something you need to pay attention to, because what you were thinking is important. I was talking to some other people, they were saying, oh, I don't have time for it now. There's this mentality that is people that don't have job that do this business. I beg to disagree. I beg to decipher. You that have a job, your job is temporary. You need to look for something that is legacy, that will help you build the hustle. You must have a hustle that you're going to grow. So the job takes care of your maybe immediate need now, but this will take care of the future. That is why you need to pay attention, and also, remove pride. I have some people here one day I can't talk about. You need to, because if your future is not bright, you have taken a look at it and you see that you have an issue, you need to put that aside, pride aside, and focus on what you need to do to move the future, to make the future better. And this is it. The company has a lot of products, 200 products. We keep, the last 1 month, we have brought in new set of products as well. We keep innovating, we keep moving with time. We have drinks, we have bee products, we have nutritional supplements. We have weight management, products. And I will just take this one, I'll just take it out because I focus in my personal business, I focus more on weight management and the supplements, because that is what has worked for me. There are some other people that have decided, to work on the skincare, work on the different areas that work for them. Okay. But this is where, and there's this thing we're doing. We have something called the challenge. We have people coming together that have, weight management issues or want to detoxify. We bring them together on a WhatsApp group, and everybody works together and everybody is happy. We begin to innovate. So it's not about selling alone. We're not just selling products. We're innovating. We recommend. We follow through with people, because you are very particular. If people use your product and they are happy, they give you referrals. So the people that you have, you don't have to keep going around. The people that you have can help you with this business as well. I hope you are getting value from this, because this is the most important aspect. A lot of network marketing companies, some people, they don't even have products. Some people have one product, but the company has over 200 products. We have in different sections. We have in, personal care. Everybody at home uses one thing or the other. You must have brushed this morning. You must have had your bath. These are the products that we have. And so everybody needs it. It's just your job to be able to make friends, refer them, show them the benefit, and they begin to use it. So there's nothing like, oh, yeah, one day I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, if you can't do it, we have talked about the future. What does the future hold for you? What you have right now? Do you have any other thing? A lot of companies out there, health and wellness too, as well, has just taken another toll. The revolution has come and it has brought health and wellness to the limelight. Everybody wants to be well now. Everybody is going into this segment. But remember, the company has been there for 43 years. We have had the foresight. The owner of the business has had the foresight. He wanted everybody to be well. Health and wealth, the two of them together. Okay, so when you are well, your pocket, your bank account is also well. Everything is well. And that's why you can see me smiling, because my status has changed. And I've just started. I'm still within the 5 years that I gave myself. So you can imagine in under 10 years. What I was telling somebody that what I'm earning now is more than what I earned when I was living in the corporate world. And that's what, because I focus more on it. So this is not a get rich quick company. This is a company where you build over a period of time. You build a business. It's just like you have a company, you open a shop, you open whatever business you go into. Every business needs effort. So how do you need to get, because of our time, how do you need to get this business, how do you start? You start by being your own best customer. You need to start taking this product. If you are on this product, if you're on this session right now and you have not taken any of our product, you need to take a look at them. The aloe vera gel, amazing. You need to try it. Start using the product. We are not the company. In fact, I'm so happy. That's another thing I like about this company. A lot of companies tell you to sell and then you don't use. There's no way you can sell with so much confidence. You can have book knowledge, but the way I talk, you will know that it's not from the book knowledge. This is what I have experienced in this company, in my health, in my timing. I have time for myself now. You know, when I was in the banking sector, 5:30 I go, 9 I come back. You know, my life, it was stress. It was real stress. When I was younger, maybe I could, you know, I could go around it, but now it was stress for me. But now coming into this business, I can decide my own time. And so with that, I can decide to do 23 hours in a day. I can decide to do 2 hours in a day. It depends on me and it depends on you. That is why it is a part-time business or a full-time thing. You decide on what you want to do. So use the product. Please don't join the people that will say they did this business, it didn't work for them. Ask them what they did. Did they really use the product? Did they really share the benefit? Did they talk to other people about it, online or offline? Did they give it the time and effort that it desires? This is a question that needs to be on your mind, because as you go out of this meeting and you talk to people that are forever, they, oh, I've heard about it before. I did it, it not work. I decided when I joined this company, 99% of the people that I met, that I told after I finished they told me that they don't waste your time. Is it that bad from banking to this one? But I knew what I saw when I came in, and I decided I was going to follow only those that have been successful. And that is it. I followed those that have been successful back to back, everything they were doing, everything they tell me to do. And now today, I'm talking to you on behalf of the company with less than 4 years of the business, which is amazing. It can't happen when you're in the corporate world. When did you come? When we have people that are 20 years in the business. And then, like I said, it's not about, some people say, oh, the people that just joined earlier are the ones making money. That's not true. That's not true. Things have changed now. So we need to pay attention. And after you begin to share these benefits, you need to now begin to share the product. You will now develop 20 to 30 customers. 20 to 30 customers that love the product. Some of them might even want to start, you know, being part of the business so that they can get it at a cheaper rate. Or some of them can just want you to be giving it to them. So when you have 20 to 30 customers buying 30,000 naira, 20 to 30,000 naira every month from you, you are working with them. So you are not just selling, you are building a network. It makes a whole lot of difference. It makes a whole lot of difference. How do we go about it? We go about it with personal testimonies. Everybody has testimonies in this business. Everybody, as you come in, that's why you use the product, so that you can have your own testimony. But while you're at it, you can still use other people's testimony. You can use your own testimony. You can use other people around this testimony until yours begin to show up, either financially. That financially will definitely happen if you put in the work. We have home parties, you're having your birthday and all that. You share the product. It's about sharing the product. The product is the basis of the business. If you have people that they say you don't need to share the product, you don't need to talk about the product, then there's something wrong. They're not telling you the right. We're doing it the right way. We are network marketing professionals. You need to read and learn how it is done professionally. Okay, you share with your friends and family, neighborhoods, social media, building an online community. That I always like to emphasize, because during the sit-at-home period, I met a lot of people online that even joined my business. They started a business. You know, we had a meeting last month, and I just met one of them for the first time in almost a year of doing business with her. That is what this business can do. The connecting age. Now, remember I talked about the connecting age, the revolution age. You don't have to see people. You can meet them online. Your phone is there. We have social media. We have the technology is amazing. You need to latch on technology to be able to do this business right. Okay, so how do we make income here? Yewande, how can I make money? This one that you're talking, your mouth is too sweet. Oh, it's time to make money. You can decide to start by retailing, because if whatever you don't know, you cannot share. To be passionate as I am, you need to start using the product. When I came into the business, I was told to use, I had health challenges. So I asked them when they said I should use the product. I said, okay, this is my health challenge. I've gone from one hospital to another. I've gone to one fertility clinic to another. These are my issues, hormonal issues, PCOS issues. That's what they call it for those that, you know, have those issues. They want, you understand. And so they told me these are the products that can help my body, you know. And I started with the C9. That's why the weight management program is always paramount on my mind. I started with that. And then from the change of the product, my testimony showed I began to shine. Now I look like 10 years younger than my age, you know. I began to shine. My face was shining. I lost some weight. And people asked me, you know, what did you do? I told them this was the product I was using. A lot of people wanted it. And I started making money from that. So you can decide to start retailing. You use the product and then you retail. Share with your friends what you're doing. Everybody wants to be wealthy now. And nobody should say that it's money because it's about priority. As we speak, some people are still, you know, spending money on so many things, but you need to educate them on health because our health is wealth. Okay, a lot of people lost their loved ones in the last 1 year, and we really sympathize with them. But now we cannot afford to allow our loved ones not to be healthy, not to build their immune system, not to, you know, take products that will help their life because health is wealth. Okay, you can be a retailer and start making money. Once you start making money, you can decide that you want to help others to do the same. We have people around us that are looking for a job every day. They are looking for extra income every day. 5 people that are serious can join you, and then you can be a team leader, and you show them as you use the product, share the benefits, share the business opportunity. That's all you tell them to do. It's a simple, but it's not easy. It's a simple thing that you need to do. Team leader, that's you become a team leader and you get to make money. Then we have the business developers that they have navigated their future and they want to be billionaires. They want to make a lot of money. They want to have that time and financial freedom that they want. They are business developers. They develop leaders, and it takes time. But you decide, I'm moving towards being a business developer, but I'm taking my time to grow my business. So it is very, very key. And I will show you what you can make. If you are in Nigeria, you will understand what is here right now. You can convert to your own currency wherever you are. If you decide that all you want to do is to promote the product, and on a monthly basis, you do the basic that the company says you should do, which is about, we call it 4cc. That's buying product right now of about 320,000 and selling it. You are going to make, you can make as much as 200,000 naira on this business, if that's all you want to do to promote the product. Will 200,000 naira make a difference in your business? Will it help your future? Will you make you smile? If that's the case, you can start with this and develop customers to promote the business. Then you can decide that, okay, I'm making money now. All I want to do is to help other people, which is what I am doing. I'm making my own money now, and there are so many other people out there, you know, that need this development, that needs, you know, this extra income. I look out for them. I talk to people. I help them out, and they also begin to make their money. They begin to achieve their own goals, and with that, the company also pays me bonus. The company pays me for bringing them, for you know, talking to them, and that's why talking. You have to like talking now. You have to, because your mouth is your shop. I carry my shop anywhere I travel. My laptop, my phone, even if I don't have my laptop, my phone, very important. I go anywhere and I can do my business anywhere because my mouth is my shop. The online business is my shop, and then you can make between 250,000 to 950,000, less, almost $1 million, just doing that. And that is the category where I am right now, within over barely 3 years of doing the business. This is the category where I fall, which is very, very important, that you decide on what you want from this business, and then the system is already there to drive for you. This as the business developers, they are in it. They've learned the work, they've learned the ropes. They are now teaching leaders, and you can make as much as 10 million naira in this business, even more than that, because depending on how hungry you are and how, you know, you're able to grow your network across the world. So as I round up, what are the benefits of this business? What are the benefits of working as a team? I must let you know that you cannot work solely here. You have to work as a team. You need to work with people. which is very, very key. When you're working in corporate world, your 100% of what you do is what you get. In fact, even if you do 200%, you will still get money for 100%. But in this business, if you are able to do, it is about you doing your own little, everybody doing their own little, showing people how to do their little, and then you are being paid the money. We're talking about global business, businesses across the world. One of my downlines asked me yesterday, say somebody wants to buy the weight management program in Canada. Can I show her? It was very easy. Within 5 minutes, it's just a link, a shop to send to the person in Canada. So she has the business. We have the business in over 160 countries. That is amazing. Then the income is uncapped. You can decide you want only 50,000. You can say you want only 1 million. There is a system in place that will plug you to, that whatever you want is what you will get. You will not compare yourself with anyone. You can't compare yourself with you one day. You will decide on what you want. Okay, you can decide to be part-time or full-time to fit your commitment. You cannot, it's not like it's a 9-to-5 job that you have to be doing that 5. Once I finish here now, I'm going to pick up my children. I'm going to still do some other things. So there's so many things. I for one, I love my time. I love now to decide on what to do with my time. And it's so amazing. That's what gives me joy. Even though I might not have traveled, what I really want from this business, the extra income, the time freedom, I've gotten, and the health, I've gotten those 3. And there's still more. So my future is even brighter because I see myself, those dreams that I've dusted, and now I've gone to dust my old dreams and now begin to work on it because I decided to listen to this opportunity. Okay, we have trainings every week that you can plug yourself into. Don't say, hey, I know how to do marketing. I know how to do this. This is a different system entirely that you need to learn how it works. The company has its own policy. The industry has its own policy. You need to follow through. So you have to be ready to learn. There's personal development here. I have a lot of women. I am passionate about women that just sit at home and wait for their husband to give them this, give them that. Now things are changing. So I help women that can't even talk. They begin to find their voice. They begin to talk. Their personal development is up there. And now they are making extra income. They are contributing to the family. It's an amazing thing. Even if it's 100,000, they are so excited. You think that they have millions in their account, but that's because their dreams are being fulfilled. So this is what you will get from these companies. And we also have extras that you can get, extras which I will show you. Aside what you get on a monthly basis for retailing or for bringing others as a team leader, the bonus, these are the things that you will get. Once you decide to come into the company, we'll in-depth training you will get on these things. This is a 13th month bonus. This is an extra 13th month bonus. Aside the things that you do on a monthly basis, your money that you get, the company sets aside an amount on a yearly basis that they share out of their profit with those that qualify for it. You can decide to qualify. When I first came in, I was like, I don't want check, or don't worry, just give me this one that I want. This is my target. Now I've passed all those ones. Now I begin to look at this text and say, it is time for me to go for this text. So it's the same thing for you. Decide on what you want. Nobody decides for you. You are the one that makes the decision. You are in this business for yourself, but not by yourself. You decide, and then we'll help you to achieve it. Okay, the company also takes those that qualify to 2 exotic places in the world on a yearly basis. Amazing. And just not exotic, they take you to 5-star. Where kings and princes they stay. That is it. I used to travel before, I travel, but now I know that when I travel with Forever Living now, they're not putting me in a place where I will just be managing. It's a place where I can just rub shoulder with the richest man in the world, and all that. And then in my mindset has shifted already. I'm not looking at my environment. This is what can happen to you when you join this company. For those that are listening, just came to my mind, you can also share this with people as well. If you have people on your mind as you're listening to me that needs to listen to this, invite them for this as well. Invite them. That's why, because we are helping to liberate people. We have people here that have not worked for others. We have people here that have left their jobs and we're like, thank God it happened. I'm here. I'm an example. I worked for 16 years. I'm here 3 years and my life has started turning around. So I know the next 16 years is going to be amazing with God on my side. I've decided that. So what do you want? What exactly do you want? Is it a car that you want? Is it a house that you want? You can't drop those dreams again. But some people just drop it by the side. I say my salary cannot even take me home. So what about the dream of, let me just look for a fine place? You can actually begin to take out those dreams again. The future is bright. The future is here. You can see it from what you do. So the company, you can get some, there's an incentive called Forever to Drive that you can qualify for 3 consecutive times. If you decide that you want to focus on your business, this is an incentive. This is aside what you do, aside the bonuses that you make, additional money of up to $9,600 that you can get. You know, if you want to buy a car, you can decide to, you know, buy a car and do whatever it is. You get this $9,600 within couple of 3 years to help your business. That's amazing. I didn't, you know, it was loan that we were accessing that time. And then the loan, once your salary comes, everything, at the end of the month, you now collect salary today, you get the credit alert. It's like everybody that you have given check to, we're just waiting for the credit. Everything will just come in, and then you see your account almost empty again till another 1 month. Right now, I am not making mouth. A lot of those people are coming to me here one day. Can you show us the way? Here one day, can you assist? You know, this is the future, people. This is the future. What do I need to do? Here one day, I'm ready now. What do I need to do? To become a business owner, you have to use the product. You have to use our products. And in order to use our product, we have a box that has all the samples of the product you will need as a family that have been put together. And the total cost in that box right now in Nigeria right now is about $220 for everything in that box. Okay, and then for some people that cannot, and then Nigeria is magnanimous enough to say, okay, even if you don't want that box, you want to choose the product that you want, you can choose the products you want and make it up to that amount. You will still become an assistant supervisor, which is the lowest rank for an FBO if you want to do this business properly, and you'll be making 30 to 35% profit. In fact, it is 30% to 48% profit depending on your level, which is another thing you need to think about. The business margin is amazing. Okay, 30% if you want to do that. So you buy this product, the product that you need. You use toothpaste at home, you use soap, you have people that need all these things, you can actually pick them, and that is what so registration is free. It is a product you need to buy to start. And some other people will say, oh, for someone like me, I was so much hungry after I listened to this same session, I picked up my products, and I started in February 2018. But for some people right now, they said, oh, they don't have that much. You can actually, the company also is magnanimous to say 2 months consecutively to be able to get products of this amount and become an assistant supervisor. Once you become an assistant supervisor, 35% profit on whatever you do. So it is now left for you to just calculate what you want. I want to make 500,000. 500,000. How many products do I need to recommend? Who do I need to talk to be able to get that? And that is how it works. And if it's just 50,000, you know that with 50,000, all you need to do is buy only 10 aloe vera, this aloe vera gel, our flagship product. Selling only 10 aloe vera gel or retailing only 10 aloe vera gel will get you about 50,000 naira. And then if that's all you want, that's fine. But for me, I won't want that. I want to do cartons, you know. So it depends on what you want. What is the hunger? What is the desire that you have in this business as a roundup? Will it work for me? That's the question you are thinking about. You and this one that you're talking about, it has not worked for a lot of people. And this is what I will tell you. If you take it seriously, in every venture, time and effort is required. You must be coachable and you must attend relevant trainings. When you just start, even in the corporate world, when you just start a business, sometimes they throw you there, you learn on the job. Sometimes they take you to training sessions and they teach you for months. They teach you for weeks before you start. The same thing here, you need to learn. You need to commit time to it. If it's 1 hour in a day, if it's 2 hours, you can't just say, oh, that's my forever business. I have not even carried it in the last 1 week. You expect to make millions from it. This is a business that wants to be your legacy business. This is a business that wants to take you to where you're going. You need to give it the time it desires. You need to be self-motivated and be willing to work with people that have been there. You must think big. This is big. You have to have a dream. You have to go and do those dreams that you know you have left aside and begin to bring them back now. You must commit to talking to people. Some people, they are in this business, and so this is it. They are in this business, but people around them don't even know that they do this business. People that they know, their friends, they don't know that they do this business. It can't work like that. You must, people, even if they don't patronize you, they must know that you do it, so that when the day comes that they need you or somebody else is talking about health, they can say, yeah, one day is doing this business. It happened to me during pandemic. Some people I talked to about 2 years when I first started, they were thinking that I didn't have time, that because I had time on my hands, I didn't have anything doing, that's why I'm doing this business. A lot of them came back to me during the pandemic because they knew I was into health and wellness. I've been talking about this quality product that can help their immune system and all that. And that is why my business was able to grow during this period. So keep talking, let people around you sow the seed. Well, as you come in now, sow the seed. It's not the immediately you come in that you're going to make that money. No, you're going to, of course, you make the small 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 as you start, which is amazing for a lot of people that don't even have anything. But then you can have your future. Remember, we're talking about the future, basing your looking at your future now. People that have their future, they don't just play around and while away time. Thank you so much, everyone that joined me. I'll just round up with my story. I joined Forever in February 2018 because of financial and time freedom. I wanted more money. I was a banker, but I was not seeing that money. I wanted more money. I also wanted time to be able to do what I want at the time that I wanted it. But again, I always talk about this, I had health issues as well. And the first product I started with, which is the Clean 9, everybody should do the Clean 9. As long as they are older than 16, you should do the Clean 9, which will help your body reset. Okay, so I did the Clean 9. I lost some weight that you can see me there. In fact, some people were saying, you one day it's getting too much. You know, I lost some weight. This wasn't after the 9 days. So after the 9 days, the culture that I learned of eating well and all those things helped me to drop a lot of excess fat. And before then, I also had health issues that had to do with reproductive system, fertility issues. So I had already gone from one fertility clinic to the other. I've done a lot of IVF and IUI and all those things. So coupled with all those medicine, I think it was part of the toxins. My body was filled with toxin load. And so I was just adding weight. I was heavy and things like that. But when I did this thing, and it helped me, you know, to clean myself, to detoxify. And then I began to use the products, the supplements, the vitamins and minerals that will help my fertility, my hormones to, you know, hormonal imbalance that can help me feed my body. And it really, really helped me because I'm 13, I'm 13 years in married now, and I took in 3 months after taking this product without any medical assistance. You know, I did 3 IVFs, 2 IUIs, and for me, it did not work. It worked for a lot of people, but you know, the body system, even now for people that want to still do it, I tell them to take supplements, detoxify, do those things. It will help your treatment to be better. Okay, for me, it didn't work for me. But for me, within 3 months, I took in, and you can imagine the joy that came to my family. You can imagine the passion that I also gave me, because I joined this business for something else. I didn't know that the health and wellness, that was going to be so well that, you know, I would not need any medical assistance for anything. So within 6-7 months, I became a manager. You know, that's our country manager there that day. This is a memorial day for me. You know, it's just like when you get promoted in your company, you know, there are different levels, and this is like the highest level, you know, for that you can go by yourself with some other people, unless you are helping others. So I became a manager. It wasn't easy, but I saw a future. Remember, we're talking about our future as a roundup. We're talking about navigating the future. I saw the future here. I saw the fact that it is based on performance. If you work, you get paid. So the work you do, some people are here, and some people, you meet some people, they did not work and they want to get paid. This is not a get rich quick place. You do your work and you get paid. A lot of people are working out there. People are moving around. People are doing hard work, but they are not getting paid. You know, it is the more you work, the better you get, the more money you get, and the more the future. So I have a future. I took in, and now I have my baby. My baby is 2 years old. She started school, you know, emotionally, she started school yesterday. And I'm so grateful to this company. I'm so grateful to the lady that brought me to this company. I remember the first day I joined. I remember the first day I joined. And so a lot of you are listening to me now. You can't join this company and not have a change and not have anything different to, and not have any testimony at all. If that happens, contact Yewande and say, Yewande, you told me that I was going to get testimonies in different areas. Is it the money that I get from the business? Is it the personal development? The fact that I can be here and talk to you is more than enough. Okay, so I'll just, as I round up, okay, I know you have a lot of questions. Because of our time, we won't be able to take questions. You go to the person that invited you, and then you can answer a lot of questions. So I always put this there because we talk about the fact that 160, we're in 160, over 160 countries. And when I went to have my baby, I went to America, and I just tried it because nobody introduced me to anybody. I just went online and I Googled them and I saw them, and the way they treated me was amazing. And I know that if I go to anywhere, UK, Australia, the same thing that will happen. And that's one of our, our top management. It's an amazing business because we're like a family. That's another thing that I got from this business. I have a new family everywhere in the world, and I can't wait to start traveling and meeting other people in other countries. So I said, this is me. Looking back at my life and comparing it to where I was 3 years ago to now, it's like comparing night and day. I am serious. I can confidently navigate the future and see my purpose and my dreams being achieved, all because I took a life-changing opportunity that gave me financial boost, time freedom, great health, and a better life. So what do you do? Registration, if your answer is you have seen from what you have seen so far, if your answer is Yewande, I'm ready to start, registration is online. You don't have to go anywhere again. Register online, order your products, start using, start sharing, start attending training. If you say you're not ready for this right now, you're not ready to make this money or the time, you don't have that time, it's okay. The products are amazing. Please go ahead and order our products, especially the aloe vera gel. It will do something in your system, and even the skincare and a lot of them. If you have questions, you can ask the person that invited you. I hope you're able to get value from this. Thank you so much, Forever Living, for the opportunity you have given me. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Yewande. Thank you for this value adding session. And I'm sure every first timer in this meeting has received value from you. Thank you very much once again. So let me just quickly pass some announcement across before we close the meeting. Tomorrow is our product training, and our nutritionist in the house, Mr. Adebayo Jaba, will be taking us on some products tomorrow. And also, I want to make a special announcement that next week we'll be having a super BM at the Forever Complex here at the head office. We'll be having a super BM, and it's going to be a special recognition for assistant supervisors. So if an assistant supervisor, your downline is an assistant supervisor between January and March or April, yes, January and April, please, we would like them to come around next week so we can celebrate and decorate them. This is in preparation for our Success Day, National Success Day, coming up on the 22nd of this month. So if an assistant supervisor in the house, if you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, please, flyers will go out today. We'll send the flyer out today. So just find your way down to Aromire, so there'll be a special recognition for our assistant supervisor next week. So thank you, Mrs. Yewande. Thank you for taking time out to be here. We really appreciate, and your testimony is always inspiring for us. So from all of us at the head office here, we say thank you to all our participants and to every first time here. We'll see us tomorrow at our product knowledge training. So bye from us.
Right.